What's up, guys? For this video, I'm going to be showing you all day one of what I do for legs. So, starting off, I'm going to be doing single leg pendulum squats with a plate under my foot to increase my range of motion. I'm doing pendulum squats first because my primary focus is growing my quads right now. I personally like to pause a little bit at the bottom. It's not entirely necessary as long as you're pushing yourself to about 2 RAR and continuing to progressively overload. Also, only doing 2 sets of these to around 8 to 10 reps. This is my first time trying these, and so far I love them. You also want to make sure you're giving yourself an adequate amount of rest in between the sets, which would be at least 3 minutes. Next, I'm going to be doing calf raises. I'm going to go down as slow as possible, then go only about halfway up, and doing these for around 10 to 12 reps for 2 sets. I do think it's important to note that if your primary focus is growing your calves, you want to do these first instead of your squats. Next is RDLs, doing these for 8 to 10 reps, and I'm only doing these for 2 sets when I have another hamstring movement included in my workout. However, this day I did not, so I will be doing 3 sets. I'm not going all the way down on these just because I feel like it switches from my hamstrings into my lower back at that point, and I want these to be a hamstring and glute focused workout, so we're going to keep it only within the range that I feel my hamstring and my glutes. I am also going a little lighter because it was like 12 at midnight, so this is the best I could do for a working weight, as tired as I was. Next, I'm doing single leg raises. I'm doing these unilaterally because it feels a lot better on my knees when I do it this way. I'm going to be doing these for 8 to 10 reps for 2 sets. Also, you will notice that my leg days consist of mainly 2 sets per workout just because I feel the best when I do it that way. I also have a mat in place so that I can go all the way to the bottom without letting it bottom out, so the tension is still on my quad. Next, I'm going to be using the hip abduction machine. I'm going to lean forward just because I feel the best stretch when I'm leaning forward. I'm going to be doing these for around 10 to 12 reps. I'm going extremely slow because this machine feels extremely light. I do hip abduction, hip adduction on different days just because that's for personal preference. Alright, with all that being said, that was my leg day. That was part 1. Part 2 will be out next time I train legs.